But we got Duinos here.
Oh, yeah. iBDW versus
2saint.
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 Yeah, these guys have a lot of history playing against each other.
That's very true, man. And iBDW in recent history, man, has just been on a tear. Like, he did so well at Summit. Like, he's been doing so well just in a lot of tournaments. Top 10 player now. Like,
4th place. That's the second highest placement a voted-in player have ever done at Summit.
Dang.
Next to Saint's 3rd place at Summit 6, I believe.
Dang. That's crazy. So you're going to definitely see a lot more of iBDW.
Yeah, no, for sure. He's
almost like a staple in some of these top 8s now, man. Like, because we saw him at SmashCon already. He's probably going to do pretty well here if I was a betting man, but we'll see how this one goes. Like you said, they play each other a decent amount, 2saint and iBDW, so...
Yeah, that's always the interesting thing when you see two players that have like a lot of experience playing against each other, because you know your opponent's habits.
Right.
It's quite different compared to if you play people you rarely play against, because then it's more like you need to figure them out on the fly.
Right. No, you'll see like people go for a lot of like more interesting options. There, I think he could have gone for like jab reset or whatnot, right?
I was thinking the same.
Oh, see that is just like a call out of I know you, 2saint. I know you're gonna do this, and here's an up smash to the face.
I feel like it's such an underrated aspect for Fox in this matchup as well, is calling out these rolls. Like, we see a lot of pop players getting away with like rolls after rolls, and people, they are like trying to squeeze in the punish and they're failing over and over.
Right.
iBDW and Lucky, I would say, are two players that are very good at like scouting out these rolls and waiting for it and then go in and act.
And iBDW also goes for these crazy, crazy angles, man, that you might not see very many Foxes hit consistently.
Yeah, he's notched out of his mind.
He really is, man. Shout out to Nez.
All right, 2saint cleaning up the stock.
Okay, just pretty comfortable staying there on the left side platform, just jumping to the right side. But iBDW catches him as he's going from platform to platform.
iBDW applying so much pressure.
Oh, wow, the KO's okay. Up tilt.
Yeah, 99.
Yeah, that's a relatively low percent for an up tilt.
The pound. Good by iBDW too, taking away there though.
That's super big, man, in a matchup like this, because just Jigglypuff goes for pounds and things like that to get those hard knockdowns. And if you miss the tech, you're getting jab rested.
Yeah. iBDW playing it pretty careful now. Oh.
Is that back throw like a DI mix-up, you think?
The thing is, you can. He was very close to the edge of the platform, so yeah, it might have been.
Okay.
Because a lot of times if you're very close to the edge of a platform, but the opponent wants to DI in that direction, so it's hard to get the dash and jump, because the platform ends, right? Oh, that F smash.
That F smash came out of nowhere. Again, these hard callouts. That's netting him a decent amount of stocks.
Yeah, good CC. Even though the nair there, it looked like it didn't get a true CC. Like, a lot of times at very low damage, you get like the Sakura angle, where you're kind of stuck in more lag than normal.
What a grab! He just grabbed him out of the jump like that.
That was a mistech. That was a mistech.
Oh, speaking of mistechs, that is some flub tech skill.
Yeah, 2saint needed that stock.
He really did, man. He had two opportunities to close that out. Oh, no. Edge cancel there?
I liked it weak there. I liked it weak there. This should be... Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yep. Eating a little bit of damage, but not too bad.
Right.
Like,
but now, as we saw earlier, like, up tilt is now going to KO and whatnot, so he's got to watch out for a couple more moves. That is so close. So close, especially with the DI away. That would have been kind of sad if he got KO'd off that.
Yeah, in this type of scenario, like, as the Fox, it's actually really, really scary. Yeah, that up tilt pushes you away. The thing is, that's another thing that I feel like separates Hungerbox from a lot of other puffs, is that he's really, really willing to take his time.
Yeah.
And it's very hard to fight the temptation of throwing out that up smash, throwing out that move that will seal the deal.
For sure.
And that's when, you know, that's what Puff wants. You to throw out these moves and then make the comeback.
For sure. And I think 2saint in particular is one of the more aggressive Puffs than I've seen in this meta.
Yes.
So he's definitely like very willing to scrap and be in your face. And sometimes that might not work out in your favor. a couple more lasers or whatnot might have got that KO.
Yeah, that's the benefit of Dreamland.
Yeah.
Surviving the up air and up smash is quite a lot longer. Oh, good tech. Very important. That's also like more part of the future, I feel like, where people are going to be more ready for those type of techs and just, you know, keep kicking them off.
Yeah, where they're just going to be ready for it. I totally agree.
Yeah.
But at this point, that particular tech, especially on the left side, is a really hard one to get.
Yeah, it is. But the punishes and the arms attacks, we do see it in like a lot of interactions
That's
at
true.
the ledge when people are in the edge guard process.
Yeah, because they're kind of ready for it, right? They're like they're primed for that kind of motion to happen. Oh, clips him with the back air. Yeah, man, even on his recovery.
Yeah, that's another one of these techs. The rest, yeah.
Had a lot of time to kind of think about what he wanted to do there. A stock lead for 2saint, though, which is pretty big on a stage like Dreamland.
The thing is also those type of scenarios when you saw that rest, technically you could have seen 2saint trying to go for the stock and then get a rest on the other stock.
Yeah.
But since he already had the lead, I respect the choice of, you know, keeping the lead more safely.
Yeah, keeping the momentum. That's something I think we've seen HBox in particular go for a lot more combo-based KOs.
Yeah, because if you get the kill anyway,
Right.
it is superior to the rest.
For sure.
It's just like it's more easy to get the quick stock with the rest.
Yeah.
So it's like it's a judgment call for sure.
Definitely. Man, what a call out with the up smash. Not a good trade for 2saint. And now it's back to 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, a lot of the up smashes you see Fox landing will often be as Puff is about to leave the ground.
Right.
That's some of the up smashes you want to look out for.
Yeah.
Because Puff is not going to... She doesn't want to stay on the ground for too long.
I will say that those 2 recoveries on the left side there could have probably got clipped by 2saint if you just put the forward air out a little bit lower to the stage. It felt like he was just trying to edge guard from the stage itself.
That angle.
Yeah.
That's the notches, dude.
Dude, the angles are wild. And it's so consistent, man. From like these odd distances away from stage where you're not anticipating them to go to ledge. Nice.
Yeah. Good weight on the backer as well. Waiting for the fire hitbox to disappear.
Ooh, pounding right on the shield, but because he was close enough to him, he got on the other side of him, so up smash wasn't as threatening, but he still could have gotten a punish of some sort.
Yeah, he probably should have like back-aired or something at the very least.
Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, Weak Hit's really strong against Puff with these like kind of high damages.
Like around 70–80%.
Yes. All right, last stock situation once again.
Yeah, and they, like you're saying, man, this is so scary. And at this percent, like, back throw is going to send you far enough off stage to where, like, a good edge guard could work out.
That was so close.
Yeah, he definitely was going for ledge. He had the right read.
Ooh, those nairs, those are so important to, like, not jump into. We see them over and over. But I guess, yeah, 2saint, 2 clutch.
Oh. Clutch Saint? Saint Clutch?
No, 2 clutch.
2 clutch is better. 2 clutch is better.
But yeah, those nairs at high damage when like Fox is shielding and Puff is like above you,
yeah.
It's so common to see those, you know, falling down, auto-cancel nair. Because it knocks Fox over.
Yeah, and like at relatively high percent, it'll still knock Fox over, especially when you're doing the light hit of that neutral air.
Yeah. I think some of the correct responses, like just up
Oh, he lives!
Barely survives. That's
Is he gonna
so
get punished?
important.
And he gets a punish! What a trade. They're even percents now. That's okay. Good crouch cancel on the up tilt, man. That's very important. That could net a stock very easily.
Yeah, Cody getting away with the get-up attack.
Trying to read him with those up airs as he's approaching off the platform. Man, Cody's doing a really good job just understanding like the defensive options of 2saint. You can see him like kind of priming him on the platform, kind of priming him on how he's going to play on shield, and then catch with the roll away with the up smash.
Ooh, Nair F smash.
Very interesting. Neutral air is pretty versatile, man. Can get a lot.
Yeah, one thing we haven't seen too much from 2saint is the tomahawk grabs. My guess would be that the iBDW is very good at scouting them out. So 2saint doesn't really want to go for them.
Oh, the 69% KO. Nice. Man, that's such a low percent. You gotta feel bad if you're on 2saint's end.
If you're on 2saint's end, you feel bad. If you're Team Fox, that's the one to want.
I wonder what team you are on.
I'm a commentator, dude. Equal on both sides.
Equal on both sides. Nice. Oh, that forwarder, because it lasted a little bit longer, clipped him with like one of those hits just barely, and he allowed him to edge cancel it too. Kind of interesting. Yeah, I mean, honestly, 2saint chooses to edgeguard on stage a lot more than you might see HBox do, right? Like, a lot of those times, you'll see HBox put that forward air right where the ledge is and drift down with it and get, like, a light hit and then combo off of that. Not seeing too much from that from 2saint. Down tilt KO.
I like that option because it's, like, less committal to an up smash, and if it kills regardless, it's like, why not?
Yeah. Now iBDW is actually spacing outside the nair range completely, so he's not getting clipped at all.
We're seeing so many up Bs. Like now when he also like pointed out and talked a little bit more about the edge guards, iBDW is actually doing so many up Bs.
Yeah.
Now he mixed it up.
Right.
But he's been getting away with so many up Bs.
And I think because he's understanding that 2saint is just kind of staying on stage, right?
Yeah.
And he can choose all these different angles once he's allowed to up B. Down tilt off the down throw?
Yep.
Juicy percent.
If Puff DIs behind on the down throw, down tilt is like pretty much the only thing you actually can hit Puff with.
Interesting.
Up smash is not. It's not gonna like. It's not good enough. Doesn't work.
You think you can do that on reaction?
No, it's a guess.
Okay.
It's a guess.
Fair.
So for Puff, actually, from on down throw, most of the time, this tech is the best you can do.
Right.
Because her tech animations are so slow that they are very easy to react to. If Puff were forced to tech, if that was like a thing in Melee where you always were teching, down throw would be 100 times better against Puff.
Oh yeah, because then you can just get like the tech chases you would on other characters.
I would like to see 2saint being more ready for those kind of tech traps. Yeah. It feels like it's quite a few situations where it's very likely that iBDW is getting tech trapped, but 2saint is not capitalizing on them.
Yeah, at the very least you can pop them up with like an up air or get a rest like we see some other Puffs doing in those situations. Almost getting him with the down tilt again. iBDW. Laser land. He was able to jump. You could see it in the magnifying glass, and he still gets KO'd. What a tease.
iBDW also have like a good read on the timings when 2saint is shield dropping through the platform. So
yeah,
he's right there.
Definitely,
clipping him most of the time for sure.
Yeah, and then even before that, he'll like prime him a little bit with like lasers or whatnot. Kind of like, hey, if you don't do an option here, you're gonna eat 20%.
Ooh, that time he was ready for the jab reset, but iBDW got the tech.
Yeah.
That's quite enough.
I like these laser lands to get him on the top platform. Just continuing the pressure on the right side there. 85% is kind of scary. Oh.
Yeah, this is the type of scenario. He could have gone for the rest and gone for a stock trade, but he is down and he won that stock and get, you know, another rest chance of this stock.
Yeah.
And I respect the attempt. I respect the attempt.
I think overall it's the right call, right? Because it's just unfortunate that the combo game isn't quite there off of these throws, right? Forwarder in the corner. These forwarders from iBDW.
Yeah, that time we saw iBDW wait in shield, waiting out the neutral air. No.
Oh, man, yeah.
That's unfortunate to see.
stage. Oh, he's getting a lot of opportunities. And like you're saying, no tomahawk grab. I think that was like the most obvious time where he was just shielding for dear life against a back air, right?
Yeah.
And it looked like you could have just grabbed him. And at this percent, you could have thrown him off stage.
I would actually say that's one of the more underrated aspects of this matchup as well as Fox. Staying in shield, I guess puff period, staying in shield with high damage because the only thing you can get hit by is grab.
Right.
And if you have a good reads on when the tomahawks are coming, it actually is quite tricky for Puff to, you know, seal the deal on some of these stocks.
For sure, for sure. Because, yeah, when you have the grab at that percent, all you got is like a forward throw or whatnot. You're not going to net a full combo.
Oh, good air dodge by 2saint.
Oh, this is looking rough for 2saint. 84% on last stock. Ooh.
Ooh, that was such a good crouch cancel. And 3-1 for iBDW. 2saint did keep it very respectable for the most part. There. So it was
Definitely.
Slipping away a little bit too much in the fourth game.
Definitely.
I feel like a little bit, you know, a little bit more going off stage and cleaning up the combo game a little bit.
Yeah.
And we might have, you know, seen a totally different set.
For sure, for sure. And I do think iBDW was like in shield a lot of the time, and no tomahawk grabs were like there. So that wasn't like threatened too much, so you could like safely shield or just like roll or whatnot. So the punishes from iBDW I think could have been just a little bit better, like you're saying. But still really good, man. That's iBDW. He's a top 10 player.
Yeah.
That's not easy to do.
Yeah.
It's not easy
I
to do.
100% agree.
Dang. All right, but before we get into more melee action, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.